You don't need a starter. You don't need an amuse-bouche from the fixed price menu. We're getting right into the main course. It's like a ramen restaurant. You go in, you order before you even finish your sentence. You got noodle soups in front of you. How's it going? We're going to play, first off, Malf, thank you for the raid. It said the raid came in 8 minutes ago, which I know is not possible. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, it is? It did? But I was watching you still. You were still talking. Can you raid and stay live? He raided because you were hosting. I used the stones to destroy the stones. This streamer doubled his viewers with one weird trick. Advertisers hate him. I don't know if that's actually how it works at all, but I admire the ingenuity. We're going to play 1 hour of Animal Crossing. We're going to play 1 hour of Super Mario Maker 2 Super Expert Practice in order to get ourselves ready for Checkpoint League tomorrow. One moment, I got to get my web... I know you can't see my webcam right now. Got to get my webcam centered again. I have to uncenter it for Check the Wire. I know that sounds busted. Sounds very strange, but it's the honest to goodness truth. There we go. And then you get this little son of a gun out like this. Oh, baby. Now we're all set. So I know the most important question that everybody has. A, are you still holding turnips? Yes, I am. What's your price? 82 turnips right now. We have Thursday, well, no, sorry, we're already on Thursday afternoon. We have Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. I got 100 turnips that I'm still just waiting on divesting. And there's no panic sales happening here. Even Mathis said he's sitting at 190, and I told him straight up. I am not willing to deal with Nintendo's online service to sell for 190. If I had 190 local, I would divest my remaining turnips. But at requiring me to go to the airport and fly to his island and coordinate, I'm not willing to do that just to offload some turnips. I'm sorry to say. Let's see how we're doing today. I haven't done any basic maintenance yet today, so we got the whole island open to us. Have added some things, like yesterday we had the protein jug and blender bottle. That was my item for sale in the shop. Rumble sent me a mixer. I appreciate that. I sent him a mug. Of course, this is Daniel's pan flute. Or pan piano. We can look at the microscope. He's using it wrong, but that's okay. Let's get the show on the road. I have a very simple algorithm. Just wait and see what I sent you today. Rumble, I appreciate it, but stop sending me stuff because then I gotta send you stuff in order to not feel like I owe you. But I hate going to the freaking dude and typing out on the keyboard what to give him. All right, Josh sent me send apples, please. I already sent him apples, so this is a second message, I think. Creatine Rage from Mathis. Rumble has sent me Goodnight Hulkamaniacs and Jabroni Marks Without a Life that don't know it'll work when you work a work and work yourself into a shoot, Marks. Can we get a wellness check on Rumble, please? Poop in my gym, brother. hhmoby.toe. What the heck is this? Okay, what do you got for me here? So, this one's from Josh, I think. It's an espresso maker. Let's go. I told him to get me the espresso maker for the baby shower. He's actually done it. A protein shaker bottle. Thank you, Mathis. And then 2 gifts from Rumble Muffin. A muscle tank. Wow, it's beautiful. And an exercise bike. Dude, let's go. That's incredible. These are great gifts. So I'll tell you straight up, the exercise bike, the Peloton is going outdoors. Until I get a better house, which will not happen for a bit because I'm stonking up. Can you not get on it? Oh, come on. You can do that. Still is beautiful. And let's go put this stuff away. It's just for decoration. Like most exercise equipment people buy. Put in storage. I gotta be honest, you know, I'll eat my own protein shaker bottle in order to put Mathis's protein shaker bottle up here. So there you go, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And an espresso maker. You know what? I don't need a radio. Oh, dude, that's legit. Swane, nasane, nasane. Okay. Where'd you get that bed? I got that day 1 somehow. Oops. So, I have no, resident services today, so I can't even travel to other people's islands. So I think it's, well, I can travel exclusively to my own island. And then also friends' islands, but then I have to use online. Which is, we'll save that for a rainy day. Okay, so, step 1, as always. Quick little log, open parentheses, N, flower watering pattern. Oh, baby. You got Nook Miles. The muscle tank with those pants is a 10 out of 10 look. I'm just gonna say it, okay? I wish that Nintendo made it so your Animal Crossing character could be jacked. I'm not saying I'm particularly jacked, but I hate the fact that we got a muscle tee with little spaghetti arms and a pear-shaped torso. I want him to be... Yeah, I think if you... The same way you perform basic maintenance on your island, I think if you, like, walked... Well, let me put it this way. I think if you had, like, a dumbbell and you lifted it once per day, your character should get muscly. I think that could be cool. Yeah, that's me in 2018. Okay. How do you feel about breakable tools? I'm hoping we get to some almost unbreakable tools at some point in the near future. Okay, what's the next step? The next step is you take out your butterfly net, which is... What am I missing here? Wood axe. My wood axe broke. What a world. Next step, harvest some coconuts. Golden tools only have twice the durability. That's a ripoff, dude. These are not stolen coconuts. Well, I mean, they're stolen. They're just not stolen from Josh. These coconuts were stolen from NPC islands. Any more coconuts? Coconut gun shoots in spurts. I'll tell you, I think it's going to be a big fishing day. Because I still am missing a few March fish. Message in a bottle. Sending out and... Sending out and... Let's go. I was messing around. This old tool bench came up with this DIY idea. Lily record player. extremely bruh voice. Bruh. Coconuts? No coconuts? I like to do a little pass on the circumference first. Of course, fossils are of the utmost importance. So I am missing, golden trout. Is that one? I am missing, coelacanth. I caught 3 coelacanths on Kate's stream yesterday. I have none for myself. And I still do not have a stringfish. Apples continue to grow. I'll tell you, once I get some more time, now that I know what's happening on Saturday, last Saturday I didn't know how to play Animal Crossing. I just went, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just planting flowers. This Saturday, when I get some free time, if your tree does not bear fruit, I do not want it. I do not want it. Any tree that exclusively produces wood is going to be banished to the north face of the island for when I need to build some wicker furniture. We're only making fruit trees and we're organizing them. But that's a bit of a mega project. It's going to take a little while, so we're not going to do it today. Non-fruit trees look nice in spring. You might hate that in the fall. You know what? I hadn't thought about that. So we're looking for a couple of things right here. Non-native fruit trees, i.e. anything that's not apples, we will take... Excuse me. Did I see a goddamn mole up here? Am I losing it? Or is this a deeper hole than usual? It was just the shadow of a butterfly? Alright. If you say so. If you say so. No, I do not have a mole beetle yet, so... I don't know how to will them into existence. Dude, I'm with you. I think the crack got bigger. I fart bombed Tomo. Honestly, a lot of people would probably say that that is not a nice... See, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, baby. If you ain't planting your orchards like this, get out of my DMs. A lot of people would say it's not nice to fart bomb your cat. However, Tomo fart bombs us every day by pooping as soon as we go to bed. So I think it's just turnabout is fair play. Sorry, I'm a boomer. Let me up, please. Thank you. No. No, not in the water. Oh my god! I've already gotten the miles for it going in the water. I'll wait. I'll wait it out. No, I don't have a peacock butterfly yet, either. I'm missing a lot of stuff, but I really, like, realistically, I'm not gonna 100% everything. But, I definitely want to get the fish. I want to get all the fish if possible. Outback hat? Oh! This is the greatest gift I've ever received. Lil Nas X, dude. Yeah, exactly. Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Okay, someone said fossil was up here. Oh, you're right. Good eye. It's Joe Exotic. Send it. I don't have a sturgeon either. No, we can't talk about Tiger King. I'm gonna watch all the... I've still got 4 episodes, I think, left to go. Come on, bro. I got tiger blood. Are you bipolar? I'm by winning. Win here, win there, win-win everywhere. You saw the Carol episode. I believe I am mid-Carol episode right now. It has recently come out that she may have committed a murder, which was news that I did not expect. I haven't reached the end of that episode yet. Bit of a down episode, really. Not much is happening with only, you know, 1 murder. Nobody's arm has been ripped off by a tiger in almost 60 minutes. Oh, just wait. What a show. What a show. What a show. Dude, not a good day for non-native fruits. These will come to pass at some point, but for now, it's going to be a coconut-heavy day. It's alright. I can live with that. Oh, that's... Look, I already have the bonfire recipe, so I guess I should pick up this recipe card and then throw it in the trash. We got any fish over here? No fish on the dock? Alright, a little bit of a down day as far as fruit sales go, but that's fine. Just means tomorrow's gonna be that much better. Ahoo! Honestly, we'll never need plain cap again. Turnip prices are, you know what? I should... Yeah, why was I using the box? I should see what the hot item is today. Let's see what the hot item is today. I want to see what the hot item is. The tiki torch. No, thank you. Not interested. I will say... Monka S. What are you selling this outdoor table for? $2,200 bells? I'll take it. Basically, I'm stocking up, because honestly, my whole house for the week is being converted into a turnip chest walk-in refrigerator. I need multiple tables in my domicile for me to place turnips. So whenever I see a table for sale, I'm all for it. Just bury them. Don't bury my money. You think I'm a Tea Party member? There you go. I know it's asymmetrical. This week is the week that we're gonna live like destitutely. We're gonna skip 8 mortgages and buy a mansion. I'm telling you, next week I'm gonna be stonked out of my gourd. I can't wait. Okay, sorry to wake you up, Blathers. I would like to assess my 3 fossils, please. Hoo, hooray! All right, you have a talent for finding the finest of fossils. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Make a donation. Sure. Iguanodon skull. All I'm gonna say is they better make a wing of this. Well, they should really name like the whole museum after me. But They got to at least name a wing of the museum after me. I want to see the NL wing. You named the island? Yeah, but I also, like... I mean, I want to be like George Washington. I want a city and a state named after me. Ancient egg. There you go. That's a pretty good one. Hello, Sky. Long time no see. I've managed to finish putting things away at home, so I'm finally freed up to meet and greet all my neighbors. I'm really grateful that you came by on my first day here to welcome me. It's true, I did. Before I forget, the reason I flagged you down is I wanted to give you a gift to celebrate us being neighbors. Just something to mark the start of what I hope is a lifelong friendship. Something popular where I'm from. An enemy stand mixer. Take care, Airmail. Yo, that's a great gift. A stand mixer? I can start making my own tortellini. Well, we gotta see it, right? Oh, it's too big. Yo! Oh, dude. We got the blender. We got a turnip and a freaking boulangerie. We can make whatever we want here. Alright, but it is quite loud. High octane gameplay. Yeah, we can make the protein waffles like that one time I made the protein waffles and it turned out to be one of the worst foods I've... Well, probably the worst food I've ever cooked in my entire life. Well, I didn't cook the boiled triangles. They tasted... Honestly, I think they might have tasted worse than the boiled triangles, but because I was just at home, I had like 3 bites and threw the rest in the compost because it was truly horrible. Alright. My house looks like an indoor garage sale. It's because my house also doubles as the warehouse for my home business. So, here goes Halle Berry. Oh, hallelujah. So Josh told me that you can bury more than 10,000. He told me he buried 40,000 and it blossomed into 3 times 40,000. I confirm 50,000 worked. It's true, but not always. It's a 50% chance to be 10,000 times 3. Okay, I see your point. I'm trying to stay liquid this week, so we'll go with the 10,000. We'll go with the 10K on that one. Why would I bet on a 50% chance to make money when with turnips, there's like a 100% chance to make money? I consider placing those, oh, another fossil. Placing those is like buying bonds, you know? They're gonna go up, kind of. But the turnips is like... The turnips are actually like having a job. You just sell when they go up, and they're always gonna go up. You only lose by being greedy. Exactly. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Warren Buffett. So when other people were like, I'm not selling to double my money, I got a little scared. I got out and doubled my money and just kept 20% of my stock. But now people are like, oh, I bought at 105 and it's 110. I gotta get out. There's only 2 days left. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm hodling. This is a peak hodl moment. Oh, baby. Look at that. Some of the easiest money ever made. Yeah, I think, like, I mean, I know that Animal Crossing, it's an economy where everybody wins. I think the risk buying turnips is, like, actually zero. Especially if you're in a Discord. Like, don't you just wait until, excuse me, what's going on with my bamboo over here? Oh, it's young bamboo, I see. You just wait until somebody in your Discord is like, I've got 1,000 price for my turnips, and then everybody swarms their island and just goes to it. So turnips are the play in my world. Okay, so once we get our rock city done, I'm predicting this is gold. Told you. Once we get our rocks done, we got about half an hour to fish. Stringfish has not spawned yet. Where do I catch sturgeon? Where do I catch gold trout and cedar salmon? The river mouths where sea becomes lake. Sturgeon is in a river mouth. Okay, okay. We'll start with sturgeon. Cut for the very first time. Cherry salmon. Thank you. Send it. Yeah, I do the whole trick every time now. You only... At first I was like, that's way too try-hard. Then I was like, what? You got like 6 rocks on your island? Whatever, dude. Just do it. Oh, and that's why you do it, baby! Now I can make a slingshot that lasts twice as long. I'm starting... If you really only have gold tools that last twice as long, I think you should sell gold, honestly. Maybe make gold versions... I could be wrong, by the way. Make gold versions of things that you don't use very often. I.e. slingshot. That's maybe it. Maybe gold axe as well. Maybe sell the rest. I have not got an eggshell hat yet. Of course, if I get it naturally, I will wear it, but I'm not using chat resin to get it. I'm loving this hat. I feel more of a sense of accomplishment to only get the stuff that the game's RNG gives me, or that my friends send me in the mail. I'm like policing my own fun, because I worry that like, if I just mainlined it and let people send me everything, the only thing left for me to do would be like organize my islands, and I would find that very boring, to be honest. Cowards. Cowards! You cheated yourself. You cheated the game. You learned nothing. It's just the game is such a weak mentality, etc., etc. I don't have a slingshot, dude. I don't have a freaking slingshot. Go, 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 go. Go faster, dude. I need freaking hardwood. So leisurely goes into his own home. That's alright. Hardwood is also used for the shovel. Oh, this just needs to go on my favorites wheel, dude. Alright. Forgot I had one more fossil. They despawn when you go into buildings. And so I'm not sweating it too much, you know? Was probably a bamboo lazy Susan. That sounds fire. Fire. Keep crafting. The room made a better golden goblet today. TY was fun. Ooh, I like bamboo noodle slide. Yeah, dude, the room is awesome. I actually thought about playing the room 2 on stream today. But the reason I'm not going to is I want to keep the room 2 and the room 3 open. Just in case, we want to do another golden goblet of escape rooms. That way, like, it's another easy, like, reusable golden goblet if this one goes pretty well. I saw, like, the Room VR came out today, too. Yeah, I know, Tommy Wiseau. Okay, I know. Okay. Storage. We can't travel to other islands. So here's the game plan now. I'm going to contextualize it. This is now officially... In fact, I might even put some text on the screen if you'll give me a moment. Create new. Display label. No, sorry. LBL underscore fish 001. And then the quest for the golden sturgeon. You gotta make it... Oh, that's beautiful. Select fonts. Do we have Vectora? No Vectora? What about Papyrus? That's a good one. Oh, baby. Now I look like I own a store that sells rain sticks in a mall, but not like the good mall, like a weird mall that only has like one coffee shop in it that is pretty good, and then like the post office. The quest for the golden sturgeon. Avatar font. Yeah, like the Frontenac Mall. Hey man, the Frontenac Mall, when I was younger, went hard, okay? When they opened that Walmart, that place popped off. And I think it's a gym now. That gym used to be Celine Dion's chain restaurant, Nichols. Had a lot of great chicken strips there. So, Toasty, I do appreciate you giving my wife 5 full stacks of bait. I do not play with that kind of resin. I catch my own bait. I catch my own fish. I cook it on my bamboo noodle slide. And then I eat it. I'm self-sufficient. I'm a self-made man. I mean, I am stripping the island of all of its natural resources. If you don't consider that self-made, then that's a good point, but... Yeah, I sold my turnips at someone else's store. It's called Gains from Trade. You never take a macroeconomics course? Let me see here. Indeed. Hoo-hoo! I love the text. This Onkolo torso. I'm donating it. Enjoy. We can do a little walk through the museum, too. Why is the font so Oh, no. Why is the font so, scuffed? I think it's because I made it size 12 and then shift-click dragged it to scale it. It's probably why it looks garbage. All right, hold on one sec. Maybe I can fix this. Label underscore fish 1. I don't actually think... I don't think in OBS you can actually change font size. I think you actually just... click drag. So there you go. How about that? At least on my version. Now it's like a subtitle. The quest for the golden sturgeon. Alright. So what's step 1 of the quest for the golden sturgeon? You dig up as many clams as you can find in one pass of your island. So if you see a clam, please shout spitter plus a direction. Did I miss one? Yo! See? Spitter down. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Edit font properties. I'm just going to be honest with you. I do not have an edit font properties button. I will say, I'm pretty sure I'm on a version of OBS that's 100 years old. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right-click properties. Okay, I will do the same thing again and go look for it for 10 seconds. There is no font size indicator. Click on choose font, okay? You're absolutely right. It's under choose font. So we can instead crank that up to size 72. Oh, now we're talking. Much better. The quest for the golden sturgeon. So there was a spitter on the right, apparently. Oh, baby. Now this is production value. Can we remove the background? No. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can make it less opaque. There you go. Just a little shadow. Alright. That's nicer. It's nicer, I'll admit. Still pretty terrible. I saw no spitter. Yahoo. I like an open beach. This is where you can find spitters easily. Scanning. Scanning. No glancing at chat. Scanning. Hyper vigilant. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, hey, big whiff there. He do be glancing, though. I didn't realize how much bait it's prudent to have, by the way. Like, you can very easily use... Like, I used 50 bait in 10 minutes on Kate's stream. Yo, the shop sells bait sometimes. There's a big fish in the island. Or on the mountain stream. Thank you, thank you. Let's look at the size of this fish. We'll judge it from there. That's big enough to be excited for. Let's send it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Glunk. That's fine. That's a black bass. We didn't work hard for it. We didn't work hard for it. I am no longer on a good fishing streak, by the way. I think I'm probably on, like, single digits. It's okay. I'm not sweating it. Are you looking for stringfish? Can you read the Sir title that we have here? We're on the quest for the golden sturgeon. It's another big fish. Golden trout don't spawn until 4. That's fine, because I'm not looking for a golden trout. I'm looking for a golden sturgeon. People tell me it doesn't exist. You know, we also thought, like, gravity didn't exist for a long time. We thought germs didn't exist for a long time. All I'm saying, what you think you know can change like that. Can change in a heartbeat. Take a little shortcut. Ooh, you're leaving weeds on my island, brother? I don't think so. You think alone? Think again. Nailed it. I'm gonna go to the river mouth. But first, you gotta get bait. So we're not sitting at the river mouth for 25 minutes. Instead, we go to the river mouth, we toss in bait, and if it's not the size of fish we want, we toss in another piece of bait to cycle it. How does one get the golden sturgeon? It's a controversial zoological theory that the golden sturgeon even exists. But I have seen it both in RL as well as in my mind's eye and in dreams as well. I will find it. I will find it on the beaches. I will find it in the towns. And etc., etc. Oh, baby. Free Nook miles, dude. It's a big one. Clam and collected. Buried genius. It's me according to the YouTube algorithm. No fish on the dock. I do still need a coelacanth. I think that's the only fish from the ocean I need. There was a honker northeast. Well, there was a spitter northeast too. You're absolutely right. Did you get the 9 p.m. ocean fish? What is 9 p.m. ocean fish? Barrel eye? I do not have a barrel eye. I gotta start playing Animal Crossing before 10 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, the more tsundere a fish is, the better it is. It's just science. If you cast and he turns, that's the honker. That's what you're looking for. Come on. Come on, what is this? Low tide? We got him. Get ready. This is a big one. This is a big one. Technically true. Spitter. You're lucky. Send it. You can only get the sturgeon at the river mouth. We're not trying to catch the sturgeon right now. It's a quest. A quest has multiple objectives. The first objective is preparation. Like in the Hunger Games. You know, you have to audition first. You get your strategy and your whatnot. You make alliances. You talk to Stanley Tucci. That's what we're doing right here. We're getting ourselves some bait, so we're in a better position in the future. Objective 2 is head to the river mouth. No, I'm not going to change the banner to the quest for bait, because it's not a quest for bait. Making the bait is inevitable. It's catching the fish that's spicy. Add sub-objectives under it. This is the problem with the modern generation. They're too used to, like, Divinity Original Sin 2 style quest logs, Ubisoft The Division 2. Wake up! Sub-objectives. Open eyes. Release flush of hormones to promote alertness. Use the tendons in your body to get out of bed. You can fill in the use the muscles in your finger to press the A button on the quest giver. You can fill in the blanks yourself. When I put on the screen, make a sandwich, you're not gonna be like, I didn't know you were gonna have to get bread. You didn't write anything about bread on the screen. You gotta fill in the blanks for yourself. Could be a breadless sandwich. Choosing not to answer that. There's no muscles in your fingers. First off, maybe in your fingers. Secondly, I feel bad for his wife. Thirdly, if there's no muscles in fingers, then explain how we eat chicken fingers. Dummy. That's the triple threat. 3 jokes in 1. You come at the champ, you best not miss. Oh, baby, a triple. That was my triple collateral on free-for-all. It's a great video. I haven't watched that video in a long time. That video was staged? Oh, no kidding. 3 dudes take like 5 seconds to line up their heads perfectly. And the guy goes, oh yeah! I still love the video though. You know what other video was staged? All of Avengers Endgame, and it's the greatest movie ever made. Just because it's staged doesn't mean it's not amazing. Okay. River mouths. I'm gonna see the river mouth. Gonna tell him all I mouth about the world today. You guys like Nick Drake? Okay, so I'm assuming this is where the sea meets the river. Is that correct? No. Or is that no, you don't know Nick Drake? Yes. This is a river mouth. This is the mouth of the river. Okay. Step 1. Scatter some bait. And a sturgeon is big, right? That's a big boy. Alright, get out of here. You're garbage. You're garbage. Garbage. You know what? I should catch everything. Because, I don't think I've fished much in the river mouth. Might as well. Caught a crucian cup. Nick Drake is just Boomer Elliott Smith. I'm pretty sure Elliott Smith is like Boomer Ed Sheeran. If you haven't realized yet that Elliott Smith You know, Elliott Smith fans are getting up there in age. You're about to have a rude awakening about where you sit in the generational funnel right now. Oh, Big Daddy's in the house. Patience. Patience, young Padawan. We got him. Glunk. Big glunks. Big glunks. What the heck is that, dude? I got the golden sturgeon. Only foretold in legends. Look at the scales made of pure auric gold. The teeth of 100% pure ivory. Yo, an anonymous gifter, thank you. Show it off. Quest complete, baby. Let's see if there's a strike-through option here. The quest for the golden sturgeon is complete. All right, what else am I missing that I can actually catch at this time? You know what? Now we can actually turn it into a Ubisoft game. The quest for the golden sturgeon. This is our main quest. It is our active quest right now. And then you would add a sub routine. This is called sub underscore OBJ001. And we're going to make that Comic Sans, obviously. Size 48, please. With a color of gold. Make bait. But you got to put like a little... one of these here. Right, align it. Oh my god. It's horrible. It is horrible. I'm gonna delete these, but still. How do we like well let's hold on. Before we someone said we could catch char right now. Is that correct? Yes. The quest for the primordial char. Okay, it is not correct. Alright. Char is at 4 p.m. I do have a freshwater goby. I do not have a ranchu goldfish. How does one catch a ranchu goldfish? Ponds. The tale of the ranchu goldfish. This is our active quest right now? Okay. Pond and luck. So a pond is the X lake. Is that correct? On the northeast corner? Yes. I don't know. Does the triangle count as well? Even though it's elevated? Not sure. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need a pill bug. I got pill bugs. I'm not out here trying to destroy all the biodiversity. Alright, X Lake. Directed by Alex Garland. I'm assuming a goldfish is a tiny boy. Get ready. Oh, he loves it. Oh, he loves it. Patience. Patience. Is it tadpole? You know, I never say no to a Big Fish, directed by Tim Burton, starring Ewan McGregor, Billy Crudup, Marion Cotillard, Jessica Lange, Albert Finney, Helena Bonham Carter, Danny DeVito. I caught a carp. That movie made me cry. Hell yeah, this is a great movie. The end when he goes, oh, that's some incredible moments in there. Oh, dude, tsundere fish equals legendary. We got him. Not really. It's just another carp. What's more emotional, big fish or real big fish? What's that real big fish song? Never had to knock on wood. If I said that could, is the impression that I get. Is that? I know that's the Mighty Mighty Boss tones. Oh, what the? It's another tadpole, dude. Yeah, we ska stream now. Here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I have, pretending I'm a Superman. And then it goes, I did it. Excuse me. Is it the Ranchu goldfish? La la lay, la 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 lay, la 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 lay. It's a Ranchu goldfish, but I prefer a balsamico goldfish. What a story, Mark. Writing it down in my book of dad jokes. Ooh. Oh, sorry. My mistake. I didn't give it the strike through. That's bad UX. A gift! Collect 10 presents to open your watchtower so you can fast travel to other islands. Excuse me? He's done it. The quest for the flying present. Basket pack? The heck is a basket pack? Are you talking about a pack of cards that might contain like a Bo Horvat 50th anniversary card? Or maybe you're interested in the most awkward photo ever taken of Edmonton Oilers rookie Gaten Haas, which I'm not even sure is worth like any money at all whatsoever. Can I tell you something? So I opened up like a whole box of hockey cards because I'm going through a period of like arrested development. I opened probably hundreds of packs of cards when I was a child, and I never unpacked anything cool. In this box, I got a piece, a rookie card with a piece of jersey embedded in it. I was pogged out of my mind. However, it's for a rookie named Libor Hajic, who I don't know if he's going to make it even like in the NHL. You know, there were like 60 games played this year, and I think he played like 8 games. But it's still exciting just to get it, you know? It was still cool to get. But I'm like pretty dialed into hockey. When I pulled it, I was like, a jersey. It's a New York Ranger, dude. I wonder, could it be Kako? It's not Kako. What about Artemi Panarin? It's not Artemi Panarin. Who is it? Libor Hajek. I'm gonna make this backpack. It uses young spring bamboo. Woohoo. Is this young bamboo? I need a real axe, maybe? You'll get it for hitting a full tree. Okay. Thank you. Someone said, did you open Series 1 or Series 2? I bought a few packs of Series 1 from the drugstore. The box I bought was Series 2, but I think if I get another one, I'll get Series 1 again, because it has both Hughes and Pedersen in it. We'll see, though. Which Hughes? I think I might have just Quinn, but why not open them on stream? Well, I've been opening a pack a day on TikTok. I'm not trying to promote it here, but thank you for giving me the opportunity. How do you make them fight like MTG? Well, it's based on goals. So whoever has the Ovechkin card wins every time. Are those videos dying? Look, here's the thing. They're not doing super well, but I don't expect them to do super well unless I unpack something that's truly incredible. Like, when I put it out and it's like a trash pack and nobody is like, you know, it's not going viral, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Why would you want to? You gotta pull something incredible. Donka, the donka. Okay, we got enough. Unless you got a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Dude, I should do one where I just put like a Battle for Zendikar Expedition as like the bottom card. It's like, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, first card, we got Patrick Laine, Connor McDavid. Oh, Elias Pettersson, that's a good one. Jack Eichel, Oliver Wahlstrom, New York Islanders Young Guns card. And what the heck is this? A Scalding Tarn! A Polluted Marsh! Dude, that's a backpack. I'm stoked. Polluted Delta, sorry. And then you realize it's an expedition, but unfortunately, it's the green-red expedition that has no value. Oh! Dude, that's pretty sick. Let's take a photo to commemorate this amazing time. Excuse me, could we move a little bit? Does it add inventory space? It does not. Put that away. Stand next to your exercise bike like a proud father. Now that's a good photo. Anyway, let's run some ads. We'll come back and play some Mario Maker Super Expert to get ready for Checkpoint League tomorrow. See you in 3 minutes. Should have taken a webcam photo at the same time. Dunka, da dunka, da dunka, dunka, dunka. The donkey, donkey, donkey. Why practice? So I'm gonna basically, here's the, like, I'm framing it as practice because I think that that's more engaging. But it's not like I'm really concerned about practice. It's more like if I wanted to give you a reason to watch, instead of just being like, hey, I'm going to play some chill Mario Maker. It's, ladies and gentlemen, Mathis has issued a clarion call on Twitter. He does not respect us. He's coming for the crown this week. The only way to possibly defend ourselves is to practice. Every Dan impression does start with the ladies and gentlemen. Can I get someone to check the Checkpoint League schedule? I want to see who Dan plays this week. He plays either Bear, Justin, or Jasky. I think it's Bear. Rip. I mean, without being too rude, I definitely think it's possible Dan gets 0 dubs. I might even think that that's more likely than him getting a win. And that's not really being rude. It's just like looking at the 3 weeks that have passed so far and looking at the results. I do think, though, if the chips fall in the perfect possible position, I think he could get a win. It does take, like he did, I was going to say he didn't come in last in every single week. But he needs to play the right person during the right week. It would really, really help if he got a single checkpoint. To get 1 checkpoint would really, it would help him out an awful lot. But like, I'm not being sarcastic. Obviously now, looking back, you guys were right. 60-40 was not appropriate. It's probably more like 85-15 in me versus Dan. But when we did Mario Maker, him, Mathis, and I, Dan won matches. He won like 20%. It's not possible. It's not impossible, I should say. It's not 99-1. That's incredibly disrespectful. Like, that's 99... Thinking that it's 99-1 is how people lose, like, all of their life savings gambling. They're like, the Patriots were a lock, dude. The Giants have got nothing. $90-10 might even be possible. But, like, I'm thinking it's like 85-15. Maybe 80-20. We're no longer on the tail of the Ranchu goldfish. Courses. So we're going to do super expert so that it's hopefully a little bit indicative of the difficulty of Apollo's levels. It might take us some time. That's okay. Popular courses. Lift speedrun number 7, 20 seconds hard. Let's give it a try. Hold on. I don't know if I changed the... I did not change the game name. Super Mario Maker 2. 12% clear rate? That is high. But I almost wonder if it's not like high because of the fact that the only people who are crazy enough to play super expert are pretty good. But you choose whether it's super expert or expert, right? We got pretty close there. This is not nearly as difficult as Apollo's levels. We made it through the first jump on the first attempt. Yeah, don't do that one. This is not real super expert. That's okay. It's a good warm-up for us. Just a good warm-up. I mean, I had to learn, like, a new way to hold my hand in order to beat that one Apollo level. The one that we did last week. Yeah, that's not hard enough. I think you cleared your filter when you went to the... I don't think so. Like, I genuinely think that was... This is super expert. Nope. You're absolutely right. I did clear my filter. Let's look at weekly rankings. You know what? Let's look at all time. I haven't done any of the super expert levels. Why not start from sort by best all time? I like this. Spike top. Well, I want to play Super Mario World only. 20-second run, POW, and on-off block, 1% clear rate. Dunka. Why do I feel like I'm moving so slowly? Oh, son of a gun. Was I not running? Or am I just used to moving faster than this now? Is it because of the Animal Crossing villager runs so fast? Or is it because Apollo's levels force you to, like, move more than this? Because this does not seem like... Like, that's nothing. This level... Like, if you put this in Checkpoint League, that week would be about 10 seconds long. I think someone might beat it first try. Clearly that someone would not be me, but we wouldn't be waiting a long time. So that's the hard part. But, like... Honestly, yeah, just kill me here. I think we want to get hit by the spring. I mean, we beat the level. It's just the timer. Apollo's never going to have the timer screw us like that, so... Just focus. 100% dialed at all times. Oh, I jumped too early, dude. Yeah, so if you're very unfamiliar with Super Mario Maker, maybe you only watch Checkpoint League. The most popular variety of level by far is 20 seconds, which is a level where if you play 95% perfectly, you will barely make it to the exit in 20 seconds, most of the time. So the difficulty is like half the actual obstacles, but much more... Just, you know, can you do it without slowing down? Jump at the start? Yo, you know what? New tech. New tech. New tech. Apollo's levels have affected my... perception of difficulty so much that nobody wants to play what I want to make. I think that's fair. Like, his levels are really tough. But very similarly, now I'm like, if I don't die 25 times per checkpoint, it doesn't even feel like I'm, like, why even play? Look at that. That's not too bad. Dun, 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 da, doo. Oh, I like that. A little pageantry at the end. I get it. He's trying to incentivize me to click the heart button. And you know what? I will. How about... No, it's got to be Super Mario World. Fishbone Canyon. Oh, this looks... 2% clear rate with Z jumps. This looks familiar. I'm very used to just yeeting every jump as far as it'll possibly go. Now this feels like an Apollo level right off the start. Maybe a little bit easier, but... Okay, you gotta land on the diaper Koopa on the bottom. Look at this dude. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. You're telling me that's not a diaper Koopa? It looks like a little baby. Needs his diaper changed. Look at this dude. Okay. A little jump off that one. Little jump off that one. Ooh. He's doing it. I'll take it. Oh, it's not enough. Okay. Okay, okay. See, this is around the difficulty that I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be one-to-one as difficult as Apollo's levels, because then we would spend the whole hour doing a single level, probably. Ooh. Too far? Too far? I just got a basket pack as well. Dude, the basket pack combined with the Lil Nas X hat. Steal this look. You gotta jump on the little baby Koopa. Let's not talk about that one. Hot take, all of Apollo's levels are too hard. How about the coldest take of all time? Apollo's levels are actually immaculately designed when you consider his goal to get 6 people of varying skill levels to all have a chance to complete them within 60 minutes. It's not like when you're making the level, you can just be like, yeah, I'd like this to be about 60 minutes of difficulty. You got so many different things to factor in. It's incredible to me that there's even like some closeness. Oh, okay, I know. I'm very familiar with that part right there. Okay, 5 people and Dan, okay? 5 people and Dan. To be fair to Dan and also myself, I played him in week 2, where he had only had 1 bad week. I will say, not getting a single checkpoint on week 3 is like the kiss of death. This is like his moment where he just lost to the Miami Dolphins. He's got to double up on training and come back if he wants to have a good season. That's not bad. I love it. I love it. It's a very Apollo-esque level here. Oh, I love that. That's a sweet obstacle. The diaper Koopa on the conveyor belt. This is a really good level. What the heck? Flush me, Jay? I don't know about that one. Oh! On a sight read? That was a really good level. I had a great time with that one. That's about the difficulty I'm looking for to get me warmed up, you know? When you do a warm-up set, you don't put your 1 rep maximum on the bar, you know? Crazy jumps, too. You put on, like, 45% of your 1 rep max and bust out 5 or 10 of them. See, this is like not even a contest right now. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I played this level. Look at these crazy jumps. Well, I think it's gonna get a little crazier. I don't think this is peak craziness. Look, we're just fizz buzzing right now. So the same way when you play basketball, you know? When you see an NBA player warming up, they're not like, hey, guard me as hard as you can, you know? They're just shooting the ball around. You're just getting the muscles warmed up. Activating the right neural pathways. Oh, that's a tough one. Activating the right neural pathways without inducing too much fatigue is to be counterproductive. We're not trying to do Tabata here. You know, we're trying to get a long-term... Why not go? Long-term positive growth. Is Tabata still around? That was a... you know how people try to, like, cheat the system now of actually having motivation by, like, doing a League of Legends workout? Every time they die to Riven, they do 8 push-ups. Tabata was kind of similar to that. Except, basically the way that it works is, who needs an hour to work out? All you need to do is pick one exercise that you can do a lot of reps of, and then do it straight for 4 minutes. Sounds easy, right? So maybe take push-ups for an example. Do me a favor right now, while I'm trying to beat this level, do 240 seconds of straight push-ups. First 30 seconds, this is a breeze. After that, times get pretty tough. I'm not sure it's a good model for working out, but then again, I'm not a exercise scientist, kinesiologist, etc., etc. I mean, this is like a great warm-up level. If this was in Checkpoint League, we would be done in 20 seconds, but for a warm-up level, I actually like this a lot. Maybe a little bit easy, but... Yeah. Send it. Yeah, exactly. Just do 30 sit-ups anytime you get ganked mid by Pudge de Butcher. Fast-paced, athletic with swinging claws. I constantly have to remind myself that just because this guy, his name is 98, that does not mean he is 10 years old. He's actually 22. When I see 98 as a birth year, I'm like, you're in 6th grade. Don't even get me started. I know like half of you in chat right now were born after the new millennium. Oh, Mathis, I see you're playing Animal Crossing. Aren't you the one who tweeted that tomorrow you're going up against Goliath? Is that part of the David and Goliath myth? Is that David didn't practice at all? Was David like, I'm gonna lose anyway, so why even bother caring? It's been a while since I watched VeggieTales. Is that what he's saying? Was that David's attitude? Ooh. Wow. Dude, I like being decent at Mario Maker. Feels good. When... Did I just get an optional coin? Justin didn't realize VeggieTales. was religious. Well, neither did I until we started watching it at Bible camp. Ooh. Ooh. A little spooky there. Oh. Full send. I did indeed go to Bible camp. That level was fun, but a little bit too easy, honestly. I did indeed go to Bible camp for a week. I've told the story a couple of times, but I went to Bible camp, I think because my neighbor, who had a child the same age as me, went to Bible camp over the summer, and my parents were like, well, if we just, like, send him 0.44%. If we just send him, they'll drive him, so we could have, like, a week away from our child. So, you know, honestly, I respect it. We watched a lot of VeggieTales. It's a troll level. We watched a lot of VeggieTales. We watched a lot of, It's hard to do a little mini jump there. I'm just gonna level with you. We watched George of the Jungle like 15 times. Ah, I see. So we're gonna do like a huge send, like diagonally, off of this swamp. I get it. I get it. This is a trickier one. This is a trickier one. I didn't realize George of the Jungle was religious. I think the counselor just had like a crush on Brendan Fraser. I agree. What if you hit the switch and yeet it? Yes! Fair. Absolutely. He's a Canadian heartthrob. Where are you finding these amazing levels? This is super expert. Oh. Sorted by best all time, or most popular all time. He's looking rough now. Well, you know, why don't you take a look at a photo of yourself when you're 20, 25, and then take a photo of yourself when you're 55. See how well you aged. Oh! But Hugh Jackman, though? Yeah, but you're gonna spend your life savings on human growth hormone? No offense, Hugh. I got nothing against Hugh Jackman. I think he's... I mean, he has aged very well. He's in great shape. I'm just also calling into question whether a 55-year-old man, please, can look that shredded without some pharmaceutical aid taken under the advisement of a physician, I'm sure. I am jealous. He looks great. I'm not saying if you just put me on the same regimen, I'd be in the same shape. He's on it! He's working harder. There's no doubt about that. No, 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 I forgot the checkpoint. Oh, that hurt. That's alright. Losing is winning, because we get more chances to practice. Oh. Please look at the post Dan tagged Matheson on Twitter. I absolutely will. Let me just... You know what? It's faster for me to type this in on Twitter. We're gonna get used to that sound. Dan Giesling. Tweets and replies. Hot and Lovely 2, new on Steam. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Winning is winning. I agree and I disagree. Because you can win at different things. If the point is just to win, then just do the easiest thing possible, forehead. Sometimes, to win at great things, you have to lose for a while. Then you can win. But the win that comes after the losses is that much more satisfying. Marcus Aurelius. Oh! It's just a gall is such a weak attitude. Marcus Aurelius, 2020. Ooh. Look, if I wanted to win all the time, I would just play PUBG. Yo, I read Meditations. It was lit. I would say Meditations is amongst the most lit literature ever made. Highly recommended. After that, read the Panopticon. You gotta take the sweet and the sour at the same time. Send it. I'm free. There was a little regression there. I'm not gonna deny it. Don't miss the checkpoint this time. Don't miss the checkpoint this time. Whoop. Oh, that's devilish. That's devilish, dude. That's tough. That's tough. The scroll speed is insanely fast here. This does feel, I would say it feels about like half as hard as an Apollo level, which is pretty hard. This guy and Apollo should collab. Yeah, they could send this Switch back and forth in the mail. Apollo, make the first checkpoint. Ah! You joke, but that's actually what they do? Really? That's super cool. He's done it. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's true. Apollo does not like auto-scrolling. So, this is possibly not the most one-to-one ratio of practice to reality, but still. The needle's been moved. I mean, I'm probably going to talk about it ad nauseum tomorrow, so I don't want to shoot my like a whole wad on it, but... You know, all you can do is like, you know, all you can do is control yourself. As long as you know, progress will be made. There's no reason to try to rush it and screw it up. Oh, there is an... Oh, I guess last week is kind of an auto-scroller because of the thwomps. That's fair. Faster. Z-jump. That's a Z-jump. Oh my god, dude. That's tough. Faster. Not even supposed to Z here. Okay, ready? Go. You don't want to go immediately. Your first button press gets buffered on that one. We call it the Tim buffer because Tim discovered it. This one's not going anywhere. Didn't even Z jump. We weren't going to make it anyway, but... What's your favorite ice cream flavor? You gotta hit the wall on that one. I am I'm a salted caramel guy. Used to be kind of a bougie flavor. Now is available in most places. I like a salted caramel, personally. A little slow. Oh! I'm also a big fan of the Ben & Jerry's flavor cake batter in my pants. Make it look like I cumped my pants. Green tea. I do like a green tea or matcha flavored ice cream. Couple of places here do like a hold on. Couple of places here do like an Earl Grey tea and like Earl Grey donuts. Delicious. I'll tell you, Earl Grey is probably the biggest difference between how a food sounds and how it actually tastes. Earl Grey sounds very unappetizing. But when you taste it, you're like, oh, this is delicious orange bergamot oil. I always thought Earl Grey tea was just like brown hot water. What the? We were so close, dude. We're getting there. It is, though? Dude, Earl Grey is flavorful. Now, it might not be quite a chai, but still. Not quite as strong as a chai, necessarily. I think we're already too slow on this one. But maybe we can make up some frames. Oh! That was good for being bad right off the start. We recovered real quick. Very nice. Okay, I think we're a little ahead of our usual place here. Oh, we needed it a little bit more to the left. This is a really, really good level. Very smartly designed. Didn't do a big jump. It's a big brain level for sure. I also like to play these levels because if they're made by other streamers, it's not like when Panga plays your level and beats it in 10 seconds. Whoo! Although I'm sure... Oh, you put the parachute on it. I'm sure there's some thrill to that as well. You get to see perhaps a slightly more human Mario Maker player puzzle it out piece by piece. Just follow the coins, forehead. All you had to do is follow the coins. Okay. Golumba! Mates Golumba. Cycle the lungs. Cycle the lungs. This is good. This is good practice. Goodbye. Don't tell my competitors that this level exists. I don't want them to get a leg up on me. Whether it's Z legs or normal legs. That was smooth. Like the ocean under the moon. And the same as the emotion that I get from you. Oh! A checkpoint, baby. No. A boss fight at the end of this magic? What happens if we do hit it? We die. Would not recommend. I don't know, maybe we could make the jump. Oh, the thing hits the switch. The thing hits the switch. I understand. Is this hot sponge? This is hot sponge. I get it. I'm just not doing it. Like, I understand in my brain what we have to do. I'm just not doing it. Yep. Okay, I'm learning the middle is a great place to be. There's always going to be something going for you in the middle. He's done it. Yo, that's a great level. That donkey, donkey, donk, a dunk, a dunk, donk. Dunk. I don't know what I was doing on that boss fight. I thought we had to jump on him and land on the alternating blocks, but that was a fun one. SNES, please. SNES. P-Switch Parkour DX. Feel like a pro with this Super Mario Maker 1 remake. 0.74%. Yeah, what does DX mean? I feel like that's from the GameCube era. Oh, is this some Kaizo P-block stuff? You can just jump off of it? Really? You gotta be pretty good. Oh! Now that's special. Now that's special. Okay, maybe wait for a second on that one. I gotta use like I'm using my controller like a fight stick right now to make it happen though. Oh. This is really useful. This is a useful... It's a useful tip. Are any Apollo levels using a P-jump? No. Shit. Even a single P-jump? A wafer thin P-jump? So Victor, don't be intimidated just because I'm able to do frame perfect P-jumps any day of the week. Too small. Dude, we've probably now reached the longest duration between I think you should leave watch-throughs that I've hit. Help. Why? Well, I've been watching a lot of the news recently. Oh, that hurts. Minimum needle movage. How's Canada doing? Not that bad compared to the world. Like, really bad compared to like 3 months ago. No, slow down the bus that couldn't slow down, dude. They did announce fines and jail time for people not respecting the social distancing stuff, which... And also, they got on the... Oh... They got on the UBI stuff, like, immediately. Like, right now, it's, if you apply for it, It's like a 2-week wait to get 2,000 Canadian dollars a month if your employment was affected by the virus. And you get the checks for up to 4 months right now. And honestly, I would not be surprised to see it extended based on, you know, the models I've seen. Not that I'm in like a position of having, you know, enhanced information. I've seen them in the same places everybody's seen them in. Whoa, no, 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 no. Is this even possible? Oh, it's actually not even possible. It's easy. Sorry, I'll hang out here while the ravioli goes away. Just kidding. God, he's good. Oh, baby! Oh, yeah. I get it. I see what we're doing there. But yeah, I'm still, like, taxes have been deferred and stuff like that, but, you know, obviously, I'm super lucky to be in a position where at least temporarily, it hasn't really affected what I do. I'm still sending in the checks, and honestly, I've never been, like, more patriotic as a Canadian citizen than sending those checks in every single month, because I'm like, wait a minute, for the first time ever, it's going directly to people who actually need it. Like, without a means test or anything. Within 2 weeks is a very easy time to be a little patriotic. How's the rent situation in Canada? That I will say I don't know. I don't know if they've sorted anything out for that. I do know the banks are supposed to offer mortgage deferrals. So, like, in theory, if you're a property owner, you should be able to not charge rent this month because the bank should only make you pay interest on your mortgages this month instead of the principal as well. But whether or not that actually comes to pass... Oh! In practice, we'll see. Horgan says he's going to give $500 a month to renters. It's good. I know you have to throw it. It's just, we went a long way there. Again, I'm not an economist, right? So, like, what is this going to do to the economy? For now, I don't really care. It's more like people are in great need due to unexpected circumstances that were out of their control. So I think the government's doing something to help them out is whether or not economic... Oh, no. Just kill me. Whether or not economically it's the right thing to do for the Dow Jones and the TSX, I have no idea, but... Seems like it's helping out people in need right now, which I think you gotta be, like, kind of a monster to not support. It's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm more concerned with the So Jones. The turnip stonks. We're back into a bull market, though. Well, that depends on whether you think this is the dawn of a bull market or rather just the beginning of a bull trap on the way downwards. As we tumble further and further. I'm kind of in the... Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of thinking we're in line goes down territory, but please don't take my advice for it. Ryan shorted. Oh, we're going! Anyway, that's where I'm at. you know, we're in unprecedented times. I think it's a very easy time to have empathy, and if you don't, it shows. Like, even I can't remember if I said this, like, word for word, but some streamers have been, like, privately, we're laughing now, but, like, when people start to, like, lose their disposable income and stop having the ability to support us, we're really gonna feel it. And I'm like, hold up. Y'all are laughing? Who the hell is laughing? This is not the... This is not a great time to be laughing. This is a time for prudence. And they're like, that's not what I meant. I meant it more in the idiom way. And I'm like, I know, but this was an opportunity for me to distort things and make it look like I'm the saint in this situation, so I took it. Okay, send it, send it, send it. First legitimate send in a long time. Oh. Go, 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 go. Too late. You did say it owns when the stock market goes down and you don't have anything invested. It does. I mean, it doesn't own when it goes down if you have nothing invested, but if you're planning to invest, it does own. Who? Oh. Didn't catch it on the right part of the bounce. It doesn't own for planet Earth. If it's any defense, it doesn't own for me either, because it keeps going up. They just keep shoveling more money into it. What's up with that? You're supposed to let it hit the bottom so that I can become the next Warren Buffett. How's Eggcoin doing? I don't know if there's ever been a trade using Eggcoin. Oh, baby. Let's go. Oh, what a great level. I don't know if there's ever been a trade using Eggcoin. As a result, I would say that Eggcoin has indeterminate value. That was a great level. I learned a lot. That was back in the height of the crypto psychosis, though, where everyone was like, you know, why don't we just make our own cryptocurrency? Even if it only goes up 10,000-fold, we still made bank. Okay, that's tough. We got to be a little faster on that one. In the height of the crypto thing, home, and then you go doom 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 ticka 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 doom doom da ha ha ha. Interesting level. Very dynamic so far. I like it. Oh, one of these, huh? One of those too. The platforms are there if you believe. Good. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. That was good progress. What's the best King Crimson song? What's the final song on In the Court of the Crimson King? I haven't listened to the album in a long, long time. I thought you were going to come back up. Epitaph? Okay, that is not what I'm thinking of. But you know what? I think it's just, I had myself confused. The actual most well-liked, popularly, is 21st Century Schizoid Man, which I think is good, but I am an In the Court of the Crimson King guy, personally. Ooh. Send it. Animal Crossing, Josh? It's like you don't even want to win Checkpoint League. Shit. In the Court of the Crimson King is the final song? I knew it. Y'all got some jank track lists from Kazaa Light, dude. And it shows. Acceptable. You can ride it. Ooh, we're going faster. Ah. Plus, in the Court of the Crimson King, the only King Crimson song to be featured in Children of Men. Do it. Do it. Send it! That one's a little spicy. I'm not sure about that one. A classic rock album tier list. You're not going to believe what I'm about to say to you. I think that the problem with doing a classic rock tier list is that I have big gaps in my classic rock knowledge. I don't believe I've ever listened to a full Led Zeppelin album, which is a big one. That's a big blind spot for sure. But I don't have to, because they play so much Greta Van Fleet on the radio. Whoops. Beatles album tier list? I mean, that's easy enough, you know? They're all up there. Maybe a couple B tiers from that, you know, early era. Introducing the Beatles! But then, you know, when you get into, like, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road, The White Album, those are all, like, S tier albums. And then, like, Let It Be is, like, a B+. Magical Mystery Tour is pretty good. I'll give that one the benefit of the doubt as well. I think this is the one. I think we're just gonna, like, do it on the next one. I think we're just gonna do it on the next one. That one didn't feel right. I think this is... Oh, I think next one's gonna be the best one. Top 100 Stompin' Tom Connors songs. Americans, can you weigh in on this? And outside of America, but like all non-Canadians. You have no idea who Stompin' Tom Connors is, right? His songs are basically like, he's our version of Toby Keith. Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. He's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. My hockey mom. My hockey mom. Like, that's every single song sounds exactly like that. Those were 3 different songs. He's done it. Told you. Is he on the Colgate Comedy Hour? There's no Roy Donk, but... he's called Stompin' Tom Connors because his thing was, like, he had, like, a wooden board that he would step on because they hadn't invented drummers yet. And I've used the hockey song every single... That's not a joke. Yeah, not a joke. I've used the hockey song in every single one of my TikTok pack openings. They swarm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. Someone roars, Bobby scores. It's the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game. It's, yeah. So, you know, there's only like 20 more of those to go. So, if you're liking that, then enjoy it. Because there's plenty more where that came from. It's a real song, dude! It is 100% a real song. It's probably his most famous song. That also not a joke. I think we're gonna do it on this one. This was like easy Apollo difficulty. This is like week 3 difficulty. Oh, that's the ticket. I thought that was solid. Yeah, it's like Take Me Out to the Ball Game, except he became like a national superstar, apparently. A beloved Canadian treasure. I bet if you asked Canadians to name 10 Canadian artists, 50% of Canadians would have him in their list. I'm not being facetious. Good. No, good. Kendrick Lamar album power rankings. To Pimp a Butterfly S tier. Good Kid, Mad City A tier. All the other ones DNF. Did not freaking listen. Yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. It's a great level. Dunk 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 dunk. That donkey donkey donk dunk a dunk dunk. Dunk. I want to do one more level. Because I think we're getting good practice in. Plus I don't know what to play next. Infernal Garden Infestation 0.9% clear rate. Does this sound like Apollo? Kaizo light platforming with 2 checkpoints? That's built in. Oh, baby. Oh, what? You know what? I do have to get to chapter 3 of the room. So we could do the, like, in case you didn't see the Golden Goblet today. In order for us all to be on the same level, we're choosing, like, specific start points for each other. So I have a little bit of work to do to get myself up to the next level of puzzle solving, so I can record the Golden Goblet video tomorrow. I think that would be fun, and that might be like, I bet that's less than a half hour of content, which is a good amount for now. Dude, this is a great level. Resident Evil 3 demo? No, and I'm undecided about whether I'll play Resident Evil 3. Like, Resident Evil 2 Remastered was legit. It was one of my, I don't know, probably like one of my 20 favorite games of last year. It was really good. But I don't know if I want to play the new one. I think by playing one Resident Evil, I was like, I think I got it. Maybe I'm wrong. It has been known to happen. This is a little spicy. Like, that part, that's a lot of fun. Plus, we're getting infinite one-ups. Oh, you gotta hit the switch, brother. I mean, I thought Resident Evil 2 made for a pretty good stream game. But the #1 moment from that stream that everyone remembers is me doing the Mathis impression. Ooh, she's dummy thick. Oh, can I move the camera so I can see up your skirt? Damn, girl. I'd like a piece of that. The rest of the playthrough was just me being like, I don't know. Should I do starting strength or strong lifts 5x5 or 5-3-1? It was like 8 hours of that. It was a great clip, though. Sadly, that one won't play on TikTok, because people will be like, I don't know who you're doing an impression of. Mathis needs to get his own TT account. Yeah. 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 Ooh. Look at that. I'm loving the sounds. Dunka. Dunka. And a send and a half. Oh, that's dastardly. What the heck are you supposed to do there? I don't know. I think I screwed it up. That could be great for TikTok. You could make the title of the video tag one of your friends who reminds you of this. Yo, that's a great idea. I could cut out the context that makes it appear to be a Mathis impression and then just put in text, tag the person this reminds you of. I gotta get some Zoomers on the payroll. That's a great Zoomer envelope to wrap content in. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Okay, well. No, David Miyazaki not being fired. Look, I'm a millennial. I need a Zoomer on staff to keep me in touch with the youths. I need a boomer on staff because a lot of these sponsored deals still happen via phone call. I get it. We got to do big jumps on those so we take longer in between each one. This is a very Apollo-esque level. Perhaps it's Apollo's Hermano. Get it? Apollo's Hermano. Go! Big jumps! Everyone always leaves out Gen X. Hey, if I wanted a CEO of sarcasm, I know who to call. The Daria generation. The Ethan Hawke Winona Ryder generation. I got nothing but love for Gen X. Most of my musical tastes come from that era, probably. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Gen X are the neglected ones. I don't know, like, being a millennial just straight up sucked for a long time. Like... we were like, you know, from the time that we graduated until now, exclusively, it was like, you know, hey, why do they suck? Also, they're emotionally weak. They don't like to work a hard day's labor, you know? Participation trophies, blah, blah, blah. And now they're like, you know, why are they mean to us? I don't get it. We're all in this together. But that's not fair. That's an internet representation. I feel like most, I mean, most people in general, I don't think there's too much generational, like, strife. I think it's predominantly on Twitter. And TikTok. Ooh. I've never met a mean boomer IRL. I mean, I have, but I definitely do not think most boomers are mean. I think what... I mean, a lot of boomers are broke or poor, right? But what's... you gotta remember, I think, is that... I'm not saying, like, don't hold it against them, but, like, because they grew up... in different times, like, I think they really just... Many boomers who are actually nice on a daily basis just don't understand why younger people are upset. They worked hard when they were young. I'm not taking that away from them. But they accomplished more with the same amount of work than is plausible for the younger generation. So now, their philosophy is, many of them, I worked hard to accomplish something. Why can't you do the same? You don't realize, like, the deck is stacked different now than it was then. Send it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, my parents aren't even baby boomers. They're like, I mean, they're in their mid-50s, so they're kind of in that, like, pre-Gen X. I don't know, like the me generation or whatever. Both of them work super hard. They're cool people. They're Gen X. Okay, well, they work super hard. They're cool people. But they do also have an element of, like, you know, we worked hard, we sacrificed, we were broke when you were a kid. Like, I don't see why people these days, like, they graduate from university and they, you know, think that they should be able to buy a house right away. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, you know, in like 2003, you guys bought a house. It was like 2,500 square feet for $125,000. And in like 5 years, it doubled in price. Like, surely, like, and I've had conversations with them about it. We have differences of opinions on a lot of things. But I'm like, surely you understand that, like, that A, that can't continue forever. But, like, B, on top of that, like, you know, somebody's got to buy that house. You didn't just sell that house, like, to the, you know, some kind of, like, abstract market. You know, that's like a real piece of property now that's on the market. So if somebody else bought the house, you know, they might have been buying their first house and now they're paying twice as much as they would have if they'd been in a position to buy it 5 years ago, which they couldn't because they were 18 years old. So, you know, I mean, I'm not saying anything revolutionary. Everybody understands this. You get the idea. Are my parents super stoked to be grandparents? Yes, like, extremely so. Like, my mom and dad are both like, they're so excited that it's cute. It's boomer cute. Or Gen X cute. Kate's parents are, like, much more muted about it. But that's because she's the second child. And, you know, her older sister already has 2 kids. So they're more like, my parents are like, we have to have a phone call right now. And we, like, talk about it and, you know, share tips and et cetera, et cetera. Kate's parents are like, call us if you need anything. They've been there, done that. Like, on Friday, Kate told her mom that, you know, we knew the gender of the baby and we were having a girl. And her mom was like, okay, thank you. And then on Monday, when we announced, she posted a video on her YouTube channel. And then her mom texted her and was like, oh my God, I just saw you're having a girl. Congratulations. She was like, Mom, I told you that on Friday. And you replied, okay, thank you. So it's just, we got... I think it definitely means a lot to my parents because, like, I'm their only child. So this is, like, their first grandchild. It's also, they had an only child that was a boy. And now there's going to be, like, a girl in the family, which is going to be the first time they're going to experience that. Which is, you know, special for them, for sure. On the other hand, for Kate's parents, this is their 3rd grandchild, and they're all girls. So, it's like completely inverted situations. It's also my grandmother's first grandchild. But it's wild. Like, all of my cousins and I are within, like... Except for one, we're all within, like, 2 years of each other. And literally... Sorry, great-grandchild. My mistake. Great-grandchild. First great-grandchild. So I've grown up with, like, a bunch of cousins who are pretty much the same age as me. Almost exactly. Some of them are only off by, like, a month or two. Still, this is my grandma's first great-grandchild. Literally, like, 2 days after we announced, one of my cousins was like, I'm also announcing. And, like, our kid is going to be born October 8th. And our due date is October 2nd. And I'm like, man, you would have thought... I mean, I'm not saying they're taking our thunder or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that we had, like, 30 years and we both accidentally picked, like, well, picked or were blessed with the same time, you know? But our child will probably never meet their child. That's, like, too many family gaps away. Like, what is your cousin's child to you? It's like a super niece. It's a second cousin. It's a first cousin removed. I don't know, man. See, that's the thing. If you can't think of what it is, those children do not have to meet. Maybe at, like, a really extended family gathering. Like, one super family Christmas or something like that they'll never remember, but... Yeah, like, I've met most of my extended family. I could probably pick them out of a lineup. But I'm like, I don't know. Who's that? Dave? Brian? It's one of the ones with the beard. Every time I see him, he just says, how's university? And I graduated 10 years ago. You have to hit the blocks. You have to hit the blocks. They're not like real people. The cops said, don't worry about this at all. Whew. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your family, right? Like, my family unit is basically like me and my parents are very close. And then I'm a little close with my dad's mom. And then, like, very little outside of that. Not on bad terms, with a couple of noted exceptions, but, like, never see them. Or else, like, when I go back to my hometown, I'll have, like, lunch with my parents and my uncle and his wife. Like, once every 2 or 3 years. Ideal. Agreed. Absolutely. It's an ideal arrangement. I got nothing against them, but I'm like, I don't know. What are we going to talk about? Family member tier list. I mean, like, okay, she is my aunt, but she's not my first aunt. Like, how many aunts does one uncle get? Isn't it like Highlander? You know, you gotta, like, give up the title. But then what do I call the first aunt? I call her somebody that I used to know. I haven't seen her in like 15 years. We're gonna get this, dude. We're gonna get this. Slightly easier than Apollo difficulty level, but like, I'm pogged out of my mind. Will we win tomorrow? We don't have control over that. All we can do is our best. Do you ever go to Shea Piggy? See, what you're... Basically, indirectly, you're trying to ask me right now, is my lineage part of the upper crust of Kingston society? I can tell you, with 100% genuinity, I have never been to Shea Piggy, but I have consumed truffles at Le Chien Noir. I've had Cioppino at Casa Dominica. I did apply for a job at Chez Piggy and got declined. That should tell you something about my familial standing. They're in the community, but not to the point that they could get me a job I'm not qualified for. My brain just broke on that one. Chez Piggy is pretty good. I heard it's one of Kingston's best restaurants. I've never been. I have been to the Toucan across the street a few times. Even been on their rooftop, which is not open to the public. But what mama don't know won't hurt her. Ooh, baby. I did go to Queens, but I don't want to talk about it because the only reason my school has notoriety anymore is because of the coronavirus kids. And it's a really bad look. I mean, like, my degree was already... Oh, please! Pretty much functionally worthless. But literally, they probably took, like, $2,500 off of the value of that degree to begin with that viral news. So I really appreciate it. I know you don't, like, care too much because you're not paying for the school anyway. That comes from the bank and mom and dad, but, like, very rude. Very rude and very selfish. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? You frickin' fricks. Send it and bend it. Circumvent it. Rend it. Don't pretend it. Oh! What happened? Just they did an interview at like St. Patrick's Day parties at my alma mater. And all the kids were like, yeah, if I die, I die. You only live once, right? Might as well go to a kecker. What is Queen's rival school? It is the University of Western Ontario. At least it was when I went there. Hey, I went to Western. I mean, like, Western is a good school, right? I mean, like, when I went to Queens, it was still a good school. When I was leaving Queens, it was becoming apparent that, like, times were gonna get tougher. University rankings were not where they had been in the years previous, but I went to Guelph and they considered Western to be their rival too. I guess you can have multiple rivals, but I mean geographically, Guelph and Western makes way more sense, right? Because they're much closer. Oh yeah! I went to McMaster, and Western was our rival. Okay, I'm just realizing now that everybody hates Western. Maybe they weren't our rival. Maybe they are just the victims of bullying. The rival of Queens is RMC. Don't take this the wrong way. I have a lot of respect for RMC. The smartest kid from my high school went to RMC and has gone on to have what appears to be an incredibly successful career in that vein. Most people that go to Queens have no idea that RMC actually exists. So close, dude. So close. Kate's sister, I want to make this more American, because there's enough Americans watching, presumably. Kate's sister went to USC. She told me that the rivalry between USC and UCLA is, like, so bad that if you, like, have, like, a USC bumper sticker on your car and you park at UCLA, they will, like, smash your car. Is this true? I don't have the cojones To ask, like, to call it into question when I'm at their house for dinner seems very impolite. But in my head, I'm like, that can't possibly be true. Unlikely, it's all rich kids and middle-class kids. Yeah, but rich kids and middle-class kids might even be more likely to do it because they know they're unlikely to face consequences for their actions. Speaking as a, you know, an upper-middle-class kid myself. Trent hates Queens, but you don't even know we exist. That's not true. I know where you're. That's in Peterborough, right? Trent, that's in Peterborough? Near where they have the Havelock County Jamboree? Is that correct? You said you grew up in a small town. Kingston has 130,000 people. That's not a small town. I say that I grew up in Kingston because that is the closest town near where I grew up. I actually grew up outside of Kingston in a town that Malf will attest. He's done it. Has like, I don't know, at the time, not going anywhere on that one. At the time, under 1,000 maybe. No, not Brockville. Brockville's the big city. We took like, you know, we would go to Brockville on trips. Or Belleville and play at the Quinney Mall mini golf course. I mean, that was easy. Napanee, smaller than Napanee. Petawawa. Petawawa is probably like 10 hours away. Send it, send it. New York City? Yep. New York City. Sharbot Lake? Ew! What the heck is happening here? I mean, I grew up in a redneck area. It wasn't as redneck as Sharbot Lake. Next, you're gonna ask if I grew up in freaking Verona. Having nice meals at the Bravo restaurant, where they make their own gravy. Send him! Okay, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. It can be done. As someone from this area, I'm loving this conversation. Oh, baby. What did I do? You always, like... I mean, now that I live in, BC, I don't tell people I'm from Kingston. I tell people I'm from Toronto now. Because when I say Kingston, they're like, where the heck is that? And then I say, oh, it's like 2 hours outside of Ottawa. And they go, where's that? And I'm like, okay, you don't have any conception of where the nation's capital is. All right, fair enough. It's near Toronto. Yes, okay. Oh, Toronto. It's cold there. You're absolutely right. But then every once in a while, I'll be like, especially when I first moved to Vancouver, I would like have to get new stuff set up, right? So when we went to like our vet's office, I was like, oh yeah, sorry, my ID is from Ontario because like I only moved here recently. And they're like, where from? And I was like, oh, near Toronto. And they're like, oh, really? I grew up in Ontario. And I'm like, oh, okay, I grew up in Kingston. And they're like, Kingston, I went to Queens. You gotta really close in on the distance there. Oh, that's a question. Favorite suburb of Vancouver? I like Burnaby, honestly. It depends what you're looking for. We don't need to go too much into detail just because we can get like way too fine grain. You can get good stuff in all cities, but I like Burnaby. Mall's convenient. Korean food is extremely good. He's done it. He's done it. That's a good level. All right, let's do a no ad break pivot into the room. I got to get to the end of chapter 2. So I'm going to tell you, I'm sure you will come up with solutions to these puzzles before I do. I will never, like, I don't know how many times I've asked for this in my streaming career. Like 0, right? This is the one time I'm going to ask you to not shout out the response. The one time. I'm not going to put it on emote only. Again, emote only is like, that punishes me more than it punishes you. Yeah, it makes spam worse. And instead of having like dialogue, I just look at a bunch of emojis. Donkey, donkey, donk. Alright, so I'll tell you where I'm at here in the room, okay? Continue my game. So I gotta open like 3 seals on this thing, alright? I've opened the bottom one. I think. Yes, I have. I have to open this one and this one. I have this key right here. Did you though? Did you though? Oh. You had me thinking. So I have this key right here. This key goes into this thing, but it's the right shape, but the hole isn't tall enough. This is where I'm at. So I'm looking at this thing. I'm taking out my spyglass. I'm looking at this thing. Doesn't do anything. Malf crushed you? I know, I talked to him. I was like, how far did you get? And when he told me, I was like, oh, you crushed me. Now I got this thing here as well. It is a safe dial, but it's missing a piece. So this is kind of where I got mind flooded and stuck, to be honest. But I was wondering if maybe like, oh, hello.
You cannot let me drink milkshakes no more.
Oh no. She said you cannot let me drink milkshakes anymore. Do you want to talk about what happened?
I've been farting like a storm. And it stinks real bad.
If you want like full immersion, she's actually like bent over at like a 30-degree angle right now as she's saying this and rubbing her back.
I was like, maybe it's the pregnancy. That's why I'm feeling bad. But I think it doubled up. I have headache and I got real stinky fart.
Do you want to stream tonight or do you want to take the night off?
I can stream.
Okay.
I'll do my best to stream.
Okay.
But there will be times that I might be choking on my fart.
That's all right. I'll just pretend to not smell it.
What do you mean? You're in a different room. How can you smell my fart?
Oh, because we're going to play some Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, Animal Crossing.
What happened? Did you catch the gold stout?
I caught the sturgeon.
Is it the golden sturgeon?
It's golden to me. And it's we caught the rancho goldfish. You catch a rancho goldfish yet?
What does that even mean?
It's just an ugly goldfish that lives in the pond.
I have caught a goldfish before.
No, it's a different fish.
Oh, is it barrel eye?
No, but that's another special one, yeah.
Yeah, I caught barrel eye.
I still have not caught a barrel eye.
Did you see? I caught the dragonfish.
Yeah, she caught an oarfish. She
Duh.
caught 3 coelacanths perfectly.
No, that was you.
Kate, you know you've played this game.
Yeah, I beat it in 2 hours.
So I got what's this thing? I got a 2 and a key.
And there was no backseat.
And yeah, well, you're my wife, so you're the mother of my child. You can backseat.
Read the note.
McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. Ooh. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it's ether. And now to the Babylonians, it is simply up to the other direction, the realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. It looks like a little stingray. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and the span of the globe. It's simply up. It's simply
Dude,
up.
This is chapter 2? This is like you just started.
Yeah, I know.
You spent all 1 full hour?
No, it's been 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm going to take one hint.
There's a hint?
The lid of the box looks like the roll top of my writing desk.
I didn't know there was a hint.
The lid of the box. The lid of the box. The lid of the box. Looks like the roll top of my writing desk. Yes. What the heck is this, dude? So as I move, it moves. Literally just opening it.
Dude, in my chat yesterday,
Yeah.
someone said when you're pregnant, your IQ goes down.
I have heard, you're not going to like this, Kate, but I have heard of something called...
What? It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I have heard of something called mommy brain, which is, I don't want to say it's IQ drop, but it's like selective memory when you have, after you have your child.
Oh, it's after you have a child.
I believe so. I'm not suggesting it, I read it online.
That's so fake.
Okay, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing here. So we got arrows, and we got balls, and the balls say things. This one says YN, like a middle school note passed beneath the teacher's gaze. Oh! Oh! We've done it. So just kind of roll them around a little bit until they line up. He's done it. The glyph of glyphs. What the heck do we do with this? We got to put something here. Oh. Oh. We gotta maybe line it up. He's done it. God, he's good. A keyhole. Oh! Legendary performance. I knew this was a drawer. There you open this son of a gun right here. You get another key. Yo, Malv is good at escape rooms. How did he do this? Okay, this is just a key. Doesn't appear to be anything special. Does it go in the keyhole? There's multiple keyholes. Just give me a moment here. It goes in this keyhole. Hello, Malf. A star-shaped indentation. I mean, if you saw... I didn't think we did too badly on the Golden Goblet 1. Could have been better, for sure. Or on Golden Goblet 2, I should say. Could have been better, but I didn't think we'd... Yeah, Chad, who won between me and Dan? I know Malf won overall, but... Take note of June 21st. It's the most significant date in human history. Okay, apparently I beat Dan, Kate.
Yo,
I'll take it.
what
I don't know how close it. I don't know. How close was it? Chat. I mean, on the escaper, I thought we did pretty good. I did get hard stuck on this. A little bit, for sure. Dan got stuck on the projector.
Is the projector like the first thing?
Yeah, I thought the projector was kind of hard, though.
Ryan's a nice guy.
The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts light. Ah. May I take the axe, please? A square-shaped indentation. What the? A brass ring with markings around the edge. No? No? A brass ring? Always use your lens. See if there's anything you've missed. You're so close. What's going on up here now? Did the top of this thing come off, or am I losing it? I gotta admit, I keep glancing. I shouldn't be glancing. But in my brain, I'm like, oh, if I just glance and see the right answer. Hold on. Stop glancing. It's just fun to play with this stuff sometimes. Like, what's your thing? You got a mace. A mace has like 4 corners that kind of come out like a square. You got an axe. An axe is like 2 points. You got nothing. You're not even holding anything. That's a 0, dude. 0! Like ring. And you've got 1 point like a freaking sword. I've solved it, but it's broken. 0. Ryan's in heaven, but he should be in hell. Now that's a hint. That's a hint. Thank you, Malf. And then is 6, 2, 1. 6. That's 6, 1, 2. Okay, hold on. God, he's good. Oh, baby. And then it was like 2-5 or something. I can't remember. We can go take a look. Yeah. A large, oddly shaped key. Does not open the seal. Is it just for this again? It doesn't fit like this. I've done the tutorial. I'm hip. I'm with it. Excuse me? This is bad for my brain. Just like that. Like that. Okay. He's done it. Oh! A circular plate with a star emblem. Whoa. A circular plate with a star emblem. A circular plate with a star emblem. Oh! Alright. Malv, you saw it on the Discord, right? We're playing all the way through Chapter 2 and then starting fresh on Chapter 3 for the next video. Oh my god. What on earth is this? Just gonna be honest with you. I mean, I think I get it. This looks very familiar, obviously. Certainly seems like we will need to find some more gears. Man, this is such a good game. Non est ad astra mollis a terrible. Don't see it. 3 out of 10. Alone and what is it? Alone, Dunka, and Minkus in the dark. Oh. Skirt. What about this? That looks like you take out the eyepiece. Perhaps not. A little spiced. Spin the globe. NL claims to want no help. That's before I knew what I was getting myself into. Let's spin this. Maybe it'll make that thing do something. Yeah. Oh, dude, now this is a box. It's too bad Dan didn't get here. I'm sure he'd be minus Turth 2.0. Okay, I see. So we need normal square. I mean, they're just pointed north, but the caution triangle is pointed to the left. Understood. Let's get that lined up ASAP. So square is already right with the chunk out of the bottom left. Hexagon, we want chunk out of the top right. I feel like NL will either do well or go crazy. Oh, this one's already right too by the end of this. Like, to be honest, is it just openable? Not openable, by the way. I like escape rooms. How does he not see it? I'm pulling. And now look at what you're seeing. Seeing a drawer with a handle, yes? The square is wrong? I don't think so. Oh, the corners are blocking the drawer. Ah! Yeah. Okay, good point. So it goes like that. And then you just brute force it. Usually this is what I would do at home. Alright, we don't know where the other ones are yet. Shatter the fucking bookcase. Why do we even buy this shitty bookcase? Doesn't even make sense. Okay, we need one more gear there. No doubt about that. Now we've done so much, when we push this, we're set. Ad Astra is like amongst the stars or something. Non-ed. Non-as. What is not... you can't find in the stars what's not on Earth 6, I believe is what this says. Hello there. Oh, baby. Triangle piece. Triangle piece. Doing the things with the triangle, please. I mean, that looks like... that's a freaking triangle, dude. Look at that. Look at that. The triangle points to the left. Please. Please! It must... actually, that must be correct at that point. Yeah. They wouldn't let you do it anymore. Yunk. A gear... and an elastic bend. The gear. It's oh so simple. Now we're going. The greatest dunka that's ever dedunked. A small screwdriver. Oh, baby! Now we can take this whole thing apart. Hello, hello, chat. I'm Tony, the man who gave you Dan's picture of a lone Dunka and Minkus in the dark. Always lurking, Beb. There you go. He's done it. Look at that. A peculiar folding key. No, do not put PP there. Very bad. A peculiar folding key. Man, this thing's starting to cruise, huh? Hard to tell what exactly, but something is missing here. Yeah, probably not the screwdriver. Let me see what we got going on here. There you go. The key to end all keys. Or... there you go. Skeleton key. Now, step 1. Look for a lock. Nope. A lock. Or a knock, like a knock Sunamun. His face was so good. She's putting me in a bad situation here. I'm not a bad escape room partner. The only problem is, the thing that makes me strong in escape rooms is very rarely actually in video game escape rooms, which is verbal reasoning and, like, mathematical reasoning. This seems like it moves. Like riddles, instantaneous. Numbers, usually pretty good. Whoa, there we go. Didn't even see it before. Yeah, the surgeon was his mother. Is that the joke? On the man's widow? Okay, so small one pointed down. This one is the double piece. I'm sure, like, you think the point of the puzzle is that, like, one of these has to be duplicated? No, sorry, the hammer piece is up top. That's my bad. I think I have the sides slightly wrong. He's done it. A medium-sized cog. Oh, it feels like I can take this off again if I need to. Okay, so there's step one. Get this thing going. Ah! A medium-sized pog. And then these get connected via an elastic band, you mad genius. Yo. A legendary escape room. A long, narrow steel tube that goes into the gaping maw. Okay, a long, narrow steel tube. A dunka dunka. I mean, oh, I have no idea what I did there. An old photograph. Yeah, yeah. It's a house. Understood. Perhaps an old school or something. Then you put the photo in there. You use your spyglass. Excuse me? It says turn clockwise, but I can't do. I can't do. Okay. Key to the city. Key to the city. Let me examine, please. Rev 605. Actually it's 501, but broken clock is right twice a day. Back to Bible class. F. Just spin them. That's fun. It's just a fun thing to do. You think maybe you put this in there? Shove the photo in there, gum up the gears a little bit. Yo! Into the clock. It's got a little hole in it. 2 motorcycles with a little hole in the middle? Shove the photo in there to stop it. Use the screwdriver to break it. A keyhole! Why didn't you tell me? Because I told you not to. This is where you pull out. Yeah. Now this part of the escape room, this is where I be getting a little frustrated. This is where I'd be like, Kate, this is... Like, I could do it, but it's just stupid. You know, okay, let's use your programmer brain. Get the piece on the bottom lined up the way you want with the part of this that doesn't move. Or, even better, get it lined up with the top part that doesn't move. Then you only have one variable to adjust. Thank you. Very sensible approach there. Now you got a little shield poking out. A small silver shield. Then you shove that into this impossibly small hole. I can hear Kate laughing upstairs. A shield, of course. Just what I've always wanted. Okay. The shield is like an unfolded hexagonal glyph. I can finally see what your brain is like. The weaponless man with the oval gemstone. The oval gemstone goes into the hole. Oh, you rotate this to 605. Just send it. I mean, it's a clock. Okay, you know what you do? Start at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 05. What kind of clock does that? I don't know, there's only one hand. There are hands? What the frick? What the frick, dude? It has been done. He solved it independently with no help whatsoever. And the whole world has opened up to him. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you've proven yourself yet? The smartest man alive. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. I don't even want to look at this thing because this is our next little puzzle box. I don't want to get any resin for the golden goblet. Dunka, dunka, dunk. Okay, do you want to play some Animal Crossing? Dunka, dunka, dunk. I can dunka as long as the day is long. If you want me to go dunka, dunk. Dunka, 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 dunka. Setting up the stream. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna get like I'm gonna get a protein bar then. One moment, please. One moment, please. No, I will go offline to send people over to Kate. Depends what or what we're gonna do depends on what she is going to well, what she wants really. I can go to her island, I can fish. Chop down some trees. Yeah, WYD. The hazmat suit, A+ emote. I approve. You know what else I do? Alone, Dunka, and Minkus in the dark. Look, I'd try to be civil. That first escape room game was not very good, though. The room is incredible. The first one we played... I'm sorry. I'm hungry. What about the Escaper? The Escaper also seemed very, very good. I would recommend both. If you like escape rooms, I think the Escaper is a good purchase as well. The puzzles were good. The mechanics were bad. I don't know. I didn't even really get the puzzles in the first escape room game either. Like the death waits and something in the dark. I got it, but I didn't even know why it worked. I was just like, I see these words a lot. Numbers on the chairs. Numbers on the chairs. Numbers on the chairs. The chairs. Numbers on 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 the chairs. That was good. That was a fun time. All right, I'm going to send you over to Kate at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. We're going to play some Animal Crossing together. I will be live tomorrow for Checkpoint League. Let me very quickly check and see what time my game is. My game is at 4:10 p.m. Central. So I believe that is 2:10 Pacific, 5:10 Eastern. You can figure out the rest based on your own time zone. 4:10 Central. I'm going to send you over to Kate. I'll see you over there for some chill Animal Crossing with some numbers on the chairs and some Alone Dunka and Minkus in the night.